What up, guys? Ben Owens here, bringing you part 19 of my Skyward Sword Let's Play. Man, 19 episodes already. Jesus Christ, I've been playing this game forever. And this is just the third dungeon of the game. Well, anyway, we're gonna get started here, playing the Leneru Mine. And this is a really cool dungeon. It's one of my favorite in the game. And in all reality, the dungeons just get better from here on out. Except for, I think the 6th dungeon, I'm not the biggest fan of. I think it's really cool, but it leaves a lot to be desired. It's way too linear. It basically is like a straight line, and there's not too much variation in it. It was really easy to solve. But I should get talking to about, well, this dungeon. This is a really cool dungeon. It's just this abandoned mining facility which you have to go through in order to reach the Temple of Time, because it serves as a back entrance. Anyway, let me just get some of these freaking slabs down here. You just drop some bombs in them. It's pretty cool, pretty easy. I really enjoy the beetle. I'm not that big of a fan of unnecessary motion controls, but these ones control very nice, and when I don't have people fucking with me like I did last time, it's very fun and very easy to use. Oh yeah, and if you watched the last couple of videos, I had a special guest there, and I want to really see how that worked out. So all 5 of you that watch these, send me a private message and let me know how having a second guest really worked for the commentary. And I'm working on getting the mic quality a bit better when I have 2 people. It was kind of a last minute thing, and I didn't have time to prep, so I had to use a shittier mic than the one I'm using right now. So the audio quality suffered a little bit, but I hope it was a lot more entertaining. I noticed in the last couple of videos we didn't really talk about the games, the game too much, but I hope someone at least got a laugh at it. I hope it was entertaining enough. I'm gonna attempt to talk about the game a bit more, but I'm still working on the skill, being able to talk about what I'm doing in these videos. Like, I'm just gonna pull down these levers right here. I find that I have a lot of downtime when I talk about my actual actions in the video a lot, and I'm really working on the skill, but for the most part I'm gonna try to narrate what I'm doing in the video, and then once I start losing things to talk about, I'll go on to my random stories and talk about Zelda games in general, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, okay, so this dungeon's pretty cool. There's actually, I think, like 4 of these Hydra enemies in this dungeon, and I'm just waiting for this one to line up a bit right there before I fucking attack it. There you go. Fucking owned. Fucking Hercules would be proud. But let me kill this other one right here. And just these things, see, I just fucked them up. See, that's a master swordsman there. I can't say the same for I think there's 2 more in this dungeon. I can't say the same for defeating those. I'm a little bit rougher on that aspect, but I showed off my mastered swordsmanship skills. See, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. By the end of this, well, by the end, hopefully throughout this walkthrough, let's play, random commentary thing, whatever the fuck this is called, or whatever the fuck this is, hopefully my swordsmanship will improve immensely, and I really hope I can actually start showing off a bit during the videos. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit stuck here, and I'm like, okay, I just need to move this crate, or one of them, or maybe this one. What the fuck am I doing? Fuck, moving crates like a boss. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I need to get up there. I can't, oh man, I can't move that crate either. Holy shit, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And I check my map. I did like the last, I think during the first dungeon, I got really stuck, and I edited out maybe like 20 minutes of me just wandering around. It was really embarrassing because it was the first fucking dungeon. I got just absolutely stuck. And you know, the first dungeon is supposed to be like the gimme in Zelda games. They're supposed to be the easiest one. But anyway, I figure out what I'm supposed to do here, and I climb that box and get up to this next area. Now, this next area is the main hub of this dungeon. You go to this room a lot, all the other rooms really connect out from this one, and they really, well, you do a lot of, especially the time puzzles and such. And once I get the actual item from this dungeon, you can see how the sand really relates. But see, I'm getting lost right here again. I'm just going back and forth like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I did this the first time I played the game as well. I guess like this isn't like Ocarina of Time status or maybe Wind Waker status where I can basically beat the dungeons off the top of my head yet. I don't have them actually memorized, but maybe one day I'll get there. This is only my second time playing through the game, so I think I'm doing pretty well. And so yeah, so I plan to do in between dungeons. Okay, I had to collect my thoughts there for a second. So in between the dungeons, I plan to make a series of videos doing side quests because I really want to 100% this game, like get all the heart pieces, gratitude crystals, and goddess cubes. So that's my goal. So in between dungeons, I'll probably do like 3 videos or maybe in a whole week's worth of just like side quests, depending on how many I have. So that'll be in between dungeons. So it might be just a few videos before the dungeon, or it might be like a whole week's worth of videos just doing side quests. So that's my plan, to keep it more interesting and to kind of break up the pace instead of just hammering in the dungeons. As of recording this voiceover for this dungeon, I have reached the 4th dungeon. I did a bunch of side quests and got up to the point of reaching the 4th dungeon. And reaching the 4th dungeon takes a long time. I think I played for like a couple hours the other day, maybe like 2.5 hours, and then I think an hour and a half of that was just getting to the dungeon itself. And I didn't have enough time to actually start playing. So expect more side quest videos. See, those I'll probably try to be a little bit more entertaining in, and maybe get someone. By the way, I'm sorry, yeah, you guys had to see that, me falling off. I do it a lot. I'm not the most intelligent Zelda player ever. Okay, but my main point was I'm going to try to like break up the pace of the videos, and during those side quest videos, expect a lot more random stories. I already kind of tell a lot of random stories right now, but especially during the side quest videos, because not a lot really happens, and it's just a lot of flying most of the time, and it can get a bit boring, so I hope to be more entertaining during those. But anyway, you just watched me fall like 2 times, and it's really embarrassing, but I got that small key, and I'm just grabbing some hearts right now, and then I'm going to go back to that room, to the net past room, and go off on the little offshoot there with my small key, and really begin to explore this dungeon fully. As I said, I really enjoyed this dungeon. It has some interesting time mechanics which you haven't really seen yet, but just give it an extra second. The time stone puzzles will come very soon, because that's like this whole Laneru mine area is just a lot of time puzzles, and they're really interesting, and I really enjoy them. They're some of the best puzzles of the game, just because of how complex they are in reality, especially in the sand ship. And I'm not gonna spoil the little last section of the game before the boss, though. That involves hunting for 3 creatures, and the time stone puzzles for hunting one of the creatures is really cool, and it's really interesting, and gives you a nice little side quest option, which is the boss rush mode, which I do plan on doing a video for and hopefully showing off my skills. Hopefully it'll be good. But anyway, let me just kill these scorpions on this wall here and get some more heart pieces. And see, I don't like the iron shield too much. Well, the metal shield. I really like I think it's called the goddess shield, or whatever the fuck it's called, because it repairs itself. I buy that in the next series of videos, which I'm happy to report. I finally got that shield. It costs a pretty penny though, 500 rupees. That's a lot of rupees. And then like you just go look for some goddess cubes. Like you look for some goddess cube chest, and then like you make all your money back in like no time at all. So so it's not too big of an issue. But see, I'm using this biddle here. You notice that time crystal is located in the cage there, and I'm getting a little bit stuck, like I do, and see, you can't douse in dungeons, so when you press the douse button, it's just to activate a first-person view. So I think I noticed that the crate's right up there. You can really see, like, I have some experience in this game, but you can really see my mind, like the gears in my brain just like turning, like what the fuck am I supposed to do? And it's really interesting because besides the first dungeon, so far I've been doing pretty well on solving these puzzles, and they've been pretty obvious and not too bad. I think if I did like a let's play of like an Ocarina of Time or even a Twilight Princess, some of those dungeons in Twilight Princess, I think I'd have a trouble. Like some of these dungeon videos would be like 2 hours long instead of an hour. That's why I chose Skyward Sword, because it is kind of the most, I wouldn't say, yeah, I would say it's like the easiest 3D Zelda game to play. That's even considering Wind Waker, because Wind Waker at times at least the puzzles were challenging, not necessarily the combat. But there's a trade-off here because the combat's more challenging in this game than the other ones, but the puzzle and the dungeon design, it's very well done, but it's not exactly difficult. Most of the puzzles I figured out fairly easily compared to other Zelda games where I'd be in a dungeon for like a couple of hours or like 3 hours depending, but in this game I don't think I have ever played a dungeon past like, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe at the most, and for like that's the last dungeon, which is super complex and just really just fucks with your mind, and it's really cool. Anyway, these are these Beamos statues. They're different in this game because you have to take out the base using your sword, and then you have to stab them in the eye. And it's really cool because all these enemies in this game are perfectly made for the swordsmanship, and they make these standard enemies seem even better, and it's really cool. Anyway, I fucking hate these goddamn conveyor belts because they do some bullshit stamina thing running where you have to just avoid objects. I guess it breaks up the gameplay a bit, but I don't know, it's just not my favorite. Anyway, let's pull down this switch here so we can actually get a treasure chest, which I'm not sure that has anything really relevant in here, and fucking electric fences. God damn it. I'm like stuck on this electric fence. I can't get away. Okay, there we go. There you go. Anyway, it's just like, this is like my, oh, what would be a good reference right now to pull? That's what these voiceovers are, a lot of references. But this is like, this is my moment, and you're just running on this conveyor belt. Link has really good cardio, actually. I know he doesn't have that good of a stamina meter, but he's pretty cool in like his cardio. He runs pretty fast. He runs at a full sprint pretty fast. Not as great as in like real life, but I suppose they had to limit the game somewhat. I mean, it beats rolling around everywhere every goddamn 3 seconds. But okay, let's hear. Fucking horizontal slash. Stab. Remember the first time I played this game? I couldn't destroy those statues for the life of me. I had no fucking idea what I was supposed to do, and it was really embarrassing. After I figured it out, I'm like, oh, there's the patterns on them that you have to hit. Oh, and then you have to stab the eye. Oh, it's just one of those like eureka moments in every Zelda game. It just makes you feel stupid, but when you figure it out, you feel like the greatest human being ever. Like, I am so smart. S-M-R-T. I mean, S-M-A-R-T. See, there we go. That was a Simpsons reference there. That's pretty good. Anyway, oh, I almost ran out of stamina there. This conveyor belt is just grab the stamina fruits and move along. Anyway, fucking, I got lasered. Jesus Christ. Fucking Beamos, die, motherfucker. Fucking owned. Am I right? See, I think I like the Beamos in this game better than in past Zelda games. I think especially the Twilight Princess ones were really boring to fight because you just shot your arrows at them, and it was kind of meh. Anyway, this is a really cool room. As you notice, these pufferfish, when you knock them back or shoot them, they explode, and they're a really cool puzzle mechanic, so you can clear off platforms or clear off rocks. You see them, I think, like at least in another area of the game at least one more time. But they're really cool. I think they add another extra complexity to solving puzzles, which is always a welcome thing. Because solving puzzles is one of the main reasons you play Zelda games. Solve puzzles, hit some shit with a sword, fight Ganon, or fight an evil entity, maybe interact with Zelda a bit, you know, all that jazz. Anyway, you're just fucking Link parkouring across these platforms right here. Fucking parkour! Then it's like, oh shit, I can't go that way. Because there's spiky things on the ground, and spiky things hurt. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to take out this pufferfish, long-range sniping, fucking got him. And I notice I am very lost right here, so let's jump back and parkour across these platforms. Fucking parkour! I think if you roll off of a jump, you go farther, so you wouldn't have to pull yourself up a lot. But I'm not too sure. I should test that out before I just start like saying bullshit. Which, although I do say a lot of bullshit, so it wouldn't be uncharacteristic of these videos. Anyway, fucking parkouring, and this is really cool because I'm so close to getting the item of this dungeon, and I'll go into more explanation about it once I get it, which is, I think, right here. Anyway, I'm just waiting. Oh, I was just waiting for those scorpions to fall down. But anyway, here we go. I got the gust bellows? Anyway, it's a giant fucking leaf blower. And you really don't use it too much outside of this dungeon. It doesn't have a lot of staying power. I think you use it in Skyloft for one side quest, and you vacuum this chick's house, and that's pretty much it. And I'm pretty sure that someone has like some pro uses for it, but I've never figured them out, and there's no point. Oh no, I can't say that. In the next area, you use it to help you blow platforms. But whatever. It doesn't have. The point is, it just doesn't have a lot of use after the end of this game. Well, pretty much after this. So you see, I'm gonna knock down this block right here like a boss, and the scorpion's gonna attach to me, but I jump off. Fucking got him. See, I just juked out that scorpion there with my master skills. But I think I saw a treasure chest down here, which I really want to get, because treasure chests have cool stuff in them, and especially crafting items. And that's what I do, is I try to, it's pretty much the only item I craft is the goddess shield in order to improve its restoration abilities, its regenerative capacities. Fucking, I sound so smart right now. Its regenerative capacities and its overall health. So that's pretty much the only thing I upgrade in this game is the goddess shield. So it's pretty explanatory. I should probably upgrade more. I think you can upgrade the beetle to get more speed for it, to make it faster. But it's really unnecessary. Or you can upgrade your satchels to get a little bit more as well. But I don't think I ever use the extended bomb bags or anything. Or even like the extended satchels for seeds. Because once you get the bow, because it's more of a long-range weapon in this game, but I kind of just stopped using the slingshot, except for when I was in a pinch. But for the most part, I made like a full switch over from the slingshot. So I don't really use like the extra seed patches or satchels, seed satchels. There we go. And I mostly focus on the bow. So I will probably upgrade some of that. I'm really planning out my upgrades right now for video-wise, so I can make sure I'm not spending a lot of time just sitting around in a menu trying to figure out what to do. I make no promises because I'm still learning. I'm getting used to this idea of Let's Play, and as long as I keep a regular schedule, hopefully I can get these done in a timely manner and get maybe more people to watch them. I plan on posting these to our Zelda pretty soon, so hopefully that'll generate a few more views, and they appear, from what I've seen so far, they appear to be really nice over there, and they just really love Zelda, which is pretty fucking good, considering this is a Zelda Let's Play. It's pretty awkward. Not as awkward as the other voiceovers, the past couple of them. It got really awkward, especially, man, Sean Connery, man, he is a foul person indeed. I don't understand why he would agree to come up and do voices for our Let's Play and help our commentary when he was just going to be mean to Avkavar Turtle. but just fuck. So hopefully this is a change back to something nicer, a lot more calm and cool. I'm like playing a radio host in these Skyward Sword Let's Plays. We are on 106.7 K-Rock, KROQ, bringing you these classic alternative rock hits. And it is a 3/11 weekend. That's my radio voice, by the way. I'm like Ted Williams, the homeless guy with the golden voice that had the most amazing radio voice ever. So hopefully these are... anyways. Okay. That was pretty bad. I have to admit, that was entertaining. I got bored of that. But here, see, you just saw I use the leaf blower to blow off some sand pits and to uncover a switch so I can go into these next little side rooms here. Which is really cool. Because side rooms are cool. Because they mean that there's a lot of exploring in dungeons. Not so much in this game, but more so in the other Zelda games, really. But, you see, that's what I kind of missed in this game. There's, like, no point where you're carrying like 3 small keys, or you're carrying like a multitude of small keys, and you have to go in like a specific order, or else you can go out of order kind of, but you're gonna get stuck. There really is none of that in this game. It's all really linear and retrospect. And I don't know, it's kind of misses, but it makes it easier for recording videos though, so at least that's cool. And let's see here, I'm destroying little scorpions. I guess you've seen so many little scorpions in this video that it should be a really good indicator of what the final boss of this dungeon is. What the boss of this dungeon is. Final boss, you know, the fucking MLG team, Halo 2 and Halo 3. Fucking right, guys? A shout out to the Ogre Twins, man, and Walshy. And Strong Side, yeah, Strong Side was my man. Walshy's pretty cool, old man Walshy, but... Okay, that was a really bad tangent right there. Final boss! Fucking MLG! I was more of a straight ripping kid myself, but final boss is consistently good. Okay, but whatever. Okay, so the boss of this dungeon is a giant scorpion. And he's really easy to fight, actually. I know I said that for the last boss battle. I'm like, this boss battle is super fucking easy, and I was kind of getting fucked up a bit. But in this boss battle, I think I get grabbed like a couple times, but I don't lose more than like a few heart pieces. So I put my Zelda dick on the table in this video. I fucked up that scorpion. Because it's really cool. Because what you do is he opens up his claws and he has eyes on his claws. He has eye claws. I know it sounds like the retarded stepbrother of Santa Claus, eye claws, but he has eye claws, and he opens his claws a certain way, and you have to move your sword in a certain direction in order to attack the eyes on his claws. And it's kind of cool. And then, like, after you destroy his claws, he burrows down in the ground, and then you have to dig him out with your Gust Bellows, which is pretty much one of the few times you use them. Okay, and then you have to, like, stab his eye. Anyway, I really love this enemy right here, this guy that shoots rockets. Because what you have to do is you have to use your shield to reflect the rockets back at him. And let's hear it. And he sends out these cool drone things. And just look at this shit. Fucking, you have to attack him with your sword in a certain way. See, like this one's a vertical slice. Fucking got him. And then after he does that, he'll send out his rockets. And I mess up there, right? But I think he shoots another rocket right away. So let's get him. As you can see, I haven't talked about the shield health too much. But you see my little metal shield is getting fucked up. It's getting fucked up from shooting. But I don't think I paid to repay it at all in this game. at least in this playthrough, because I just let it go until I get the Goddess Shield. You get the Goddess Shield very soon after this dungeon, so it's pretty easy. Let's see here. I think, yeah, I get a Monster Horn right here, another crafting item. As I said earlier, I don't really go into crafting, but fuck those crafting items, because every time you fucking start up the goddamn game, it lets you know that you get more crafting items. Yay! It's like the rupees thing in Twilight Princess, where every time you got a blue or a yellow rupee after you start up the game again, that's pretty much it. It's just fucking annoying. I wish there was an option to stop it, but there isn't. So I guess I have to deal. I have to manage. I have to not be so angry all the time. Because no one wants to be a continual Sean Connery. Let's see here. Oh, fucking BMOs. Whatever. Stab in the eye. Oh yeah. See, and then use this vacuum cleaner to, you know, move these propellers. You're gonna be, spoiler alert, that idea doesn't get old anytime soon. In order to activate the next area so you can start the next series of dungeons. Man, so I guess you do use the vacuum cleaner a decent amount. I was just like talking shit there. I was talking out of my ass. I guess I'm full of it then. Man, I'm sorry guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. Please keep watching. Anyway, I don't show my Zelda dick as well against these hydras this time. I couldn't really get them all, but if you hit all the heads off fast enough, you don't have to really get them all in one clean stroke. You just have to get them all within a certain amount of time. But right, let's hear. Watch this. Okay, I read 3, 2, 1. Oh fuck! Fucking hydras, man. Regenerating their heads. I am not Hercules right now. Shout out to Hercules. So that's like my second favorite Disney movie. There we go. There's one down, and there's two down. See, I can show off my Halo dick sometimes. It was just taking me a bit of time to kill that one. It's just every now and then, you know, I just can't get it up. It happens to everyone. I just can't get my Zelda dick up. And with my Zelda dick reference, that concludes this video. See you next time. And then we'll continue going on to, well, fuck, man, that was awkward. We're going to continue going through the Lanayru mining facility. Okay, see you next time, guys.